Global Outreach gives the chance to students from Czech Republic, Slovakia, Poland, Hungary, Ukraine, and Lithuania to study for 1 year here at the US Catholic High School. So I don't even know how that happened, but one day I was sitting in my room thinking about coming here to the US, and the next day I was finding out that Global Outreach is already finding a host family for me. And I still cannot believe that I made it and I'm here. During these few past months, so many interesting things have happened. I found great friends at school in my Global Outreach class. I got to share my culture with Americans and they shared culture with me. And I tried as many fast foods as I possibly could. And I'm still missing many of them. It's not really healthy, but I would call it the true American experience. And my favorite one is colors, of course. I played American football, went to homecoming, experienced Halloween, true Thanksgiving with turkey, which is just huge chicken. I'm not a fan of it. It was kind of disappointing. I thought it's going to be way different, but it's not. No difference. And our Christmas with my host family were just amazing. And I can definitely say that I found myself in America. The US changed me a lot. I got closer to God, I got more responsible, and I tried things I've never thought of. Younger me would never have thought that I'm capable of doing something that crazy. Leaving my home country to live in a completely different continent with people I've never met before. And I literally packed my whole life into 50-pound suitcase and moved here for the whole year. Even though it was hard leaving everything and everybody back home, some people made it way easier, and for me it was my close family. They invited me to their family and I could actually become a part of the family. And without them, my dream would have never come true. And you're probably wondering why I'm telling you this story, my whole story. And it's hard to admit, but my journey here is slowly coming to its end. And now I believe 19 students are waiting back in Europe for their great news that Global Outreach found host families for them. So, and I know if the previous Global Outreach class didn't do those talks, I wouldn't be able to come here. So my host parents will share some of their experiences with hosting with you, and I hope that we can encourage you and you'll be brave enough to try hosting. And if you have any questions after Mass, I'll be around, so you can ask. Don't be scared. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you.
Said, there's those moments of a thin veil. Well, to me, this is one of those moments of the biggest things that I take from the global outreach experience is just learning to love unconditionally. And that's part of their motto, which is build a civilization of love. Well, now we have a connection in Europe.